Have you ever watched a quarterback sling the ball all over the field, piling up hundreds of yards, and wondered just how much that incredible effort translates into fantasy points for your team? Well, in most standard fantasy football leagues, passing yards are worth 1.4 every 25 yards. That means for every single yard a quarterback throws, you get for hundredths of a fantasy point. This fractional scoring system exists to provide a balanced approach to quarterback evaluation. Unlike a touchdown, which is a major scoring event worth 4 or 6 points depending on your league, individual passing yards accumulate more slowly. This design ensures that a quarterback who consistently moves the ball and keeps his offense on the field is rewarded, but not to the extent that it overshadows the high-impact plays like throwing a touchdown or even a rushing touchdown. It prevents a quarterback from becoming overly dominant in scoring just by racking up massive yardage totals without converting those drives into actual scores. By breaking it down into 25-yard increments, the system acknowledges the effort of moving the ball while still keeping the bigger scoring plays, such as touchdowns and receptions for other positions, impactful. This approach helps create a more strategic game, where every facet of a player's performance contributes meaningfully to their fantasy score. Knowing this specific value helps you quickly estimate a quarterback's baseline contribution. If your quarterback throws for 300 yards, you know they are starting with 12 fantasy points from passing yards alone. This baseline is crucial when comparing players or projecting scores, especially when you are looking at two quarterbacks with similar touchdown numbers but vastly different yardage totals. While 25 yards per point is the most common setting, some leagues might slightly tweak this to 20 yards per point, making passing yards a bit more valuable. Also, be aware that some leagues offer bonus points for achieving specific yardage milestones, such as 300 or 400 passing yards in a single game. These bonuses can significantly boost a quarterback's score, turning a good performance into a great one. Understanding these nuances helps you identify what we call volume quarterbacks, who might not always throw a ton of touchdowns but consistently rack up high yardage totals, providing a reliable floor of fantasy points. So, understanding that every 25 passing yards equals 1 point is a foundational piece of knowledge that sharpens your draft strategy and weekly lineup decisions. It allows you to appreciate the consistent value of a high-volume passer and make more informed choices, ultimately helping you build a more competitive and successful fantasy football team.